What up, guys? Doc Doser here, bringing you a matchup. Doc Doser versus the Future 2020. Let's do it. We're both 90s. He's 6'1", 78 reach, so he has a longer, definitely longer reach than I do. I'm only 5'10", 70-inch reach, so he has an 8-inch advantage on each arm, which probably means he likes to throw that straight. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what pops. This is the fourth fight in my career mode for this boxer right here. None of my punches are maxed out, so he's a well-rounded, even boxer. We'll see how far that takes me, you know.
In the middleweight division, this should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. And his opponent across the ring, by way of Brooklyn, simply the best,
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Nice. They had a great record.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. How effective of a tool can the right hook be for a southpaw when he faces...
Ooh, ugly by me.
Wow,
I almost
what
got
a
caught.
dangerous punch for a southpaw. And the danger zone is really there for the orthodox fighter because
He almost caught me with that sidestep uppercut.
That punch come from that angle.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Reyes is able to avoid that punch. By a left hand. He got rocked. He just
got him.
a big shot.
Got him with the quickness.
Rushing blow right there. One, two, three.
I can't get happy. This guy's a really good opponent. From what I've seen so far, he's really good. So I gotta make sure that I'm just persistent with what I do, and that hopefully I can get a few more knockdowns.
Andrews up from the knockdown.
But I'm not gonna
what we really want to look for is how
charge him or anything. I'll be all crazy, because I know this guy can knock me out too.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Just hitting the body a little bit, trying to wear him down. I'm not doing much, but just a little bit at a time.
Andrews showing you that sublime skill.
I want to be awkward. I don't want to be
two-punch
predictable.
combo.
I don't want him to have an idea of what I'm going to do. Oh, that's good by him. Good counter.
Babyface is sad. He's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And we come to the end of round number one.
Good fight.
Reyes' last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
I fell for that one. I was gonna go for the body and uppercutted me like just. Threw my hook out on my counter. Took one step back. Did the right hook to the dome. He's going for my body, so I'm just countering that body shot. I'm letting him know that if he, if he wants to get inside, I'm gonna push him right back out. Yeah, seems like we're both fighting a technical game, technical fight. Playing the chess match type of thing.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Reyes.
Just doing the counter game.
Andrews missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. On the mark with a straight left hand.
So far, so good.
Gets rid of that body shot. Solid left hand to the head.
Gotta be careful when he does a step back, because I can easily get hit with that straight.
Andrews after that last round. Well, he didn't do much. I just don't think he was busy.
No, he wasn't busy enough, and you start to wonder whether or not he wants to be here. It has to change quickly now, because if it doesn't, his opponent is going to kind of smell it a little bit, and he's going to start pushing a little bit more and put him in bad problems.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there.
He's coming forward now.
Tried to land that upstairs.
Probably because he feels probably losing. I want him to spend a little bit more stamina before I start putting too much pressure on him. Because if I fight him with all of his stamina and with his long reach, he might get caught. And so I want to work on the body a bit.
What about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
I like him throwing those hooks though, because he'll spend some energy like that.
Super two-punch combo by the babyface assassin.
I want him to use up his stamina, burn that stamina. He's probably not burning too much stamina because I'm not fighting him, I'm not running into him all crazy. He's not punching too much. He's probably burning just as much stamina as I am.
Flush right hand to the head. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Watch that belt line well. Nice strike after catching one by Andrews.
Good round, good round. Walked into him towards the end, but didn't help me too much.
This is a fairly competitive, tight fight.
Probably shouldn't have walked into him the last round.
We didn't have a knockdown score.
Just gotta fight this fight in the middle of the ring.
That's what professional boxing is about, putting fannies in the seats. A harder puncher, the guy who's more effective, the guy who puts more hurt on you.
Because when I'm fighting in front of him, it allows him to land his combos.
Andrews not firing off with big counter punches. I gotta wonder why.
I could tell he's already a big combo guy. He's not really a one punch guy, kind of like.
He won't hit me hard back.
Well, he does that well. The back straight. That's my bad.
Without worrying about what to come back at him.
You can see he's trying to score on top, but off the mark there. He returns the favor with an uppercut.
Defense, baby. Defense.
Halfway through round number 4.
Oof, that was close by me. I almost got caught.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. punching well that time. Well-placed counter punch by the babyface assassin.
Gotta be careful when I lunge in because he has a long reach. He can do that back step straight and knock me the fuck out.
Unable to score with the hook. Reyes has got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the
Caught him at the very end right there. Caught him reaching.
He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even. Closely contested bout throughout.
Whew, ugly. Like me. So he's just doing one. He's not lunging in like I was. He's just doing that one little punch and then lunge, which is good. That's what you're supposed to do. Damn, this is a chess match. Sorry, it's hard to talk and fight at the same time.
Left and right, left and right.
I'm just trying to time him. I'm trying to see what he's trying to do, and then beat him to it. Learn this guy's
Well off the mark
punches.
by the babyface assassin. Halfway through this round here.
That was close.
Finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Reyes. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Oof, ugly with me.
Accurate hook by the babyface assassin. Andrews is right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own.
getting hit,
The left hand scores.
I'm giving some back. I'm fighting real defensive because of his reach.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. The babyface assassin's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing. That is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing they're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Andrews' opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Andrews showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
That was nice. He just threw the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Reyes.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, like running through the ring without getting wet. Beautiful.
I almost got caught right there, dude, and I caught him.
Andrews doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Whew, good fucking round, man.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andrews.
I feel like he's starting to probably punch himself out.
Working our way towards the
Not
bell.
punch himself
Last
out,
10
but
seconds of the sixth.
slowing down a bit.
Unable to connect by the baby.
But he got me on that one right there, so.
Reyes is enjoying a good lead.
Probably shouldn't be talking too much.
He's the pressure fighter. He has his legs, as we're in the deeper stages of this fight, he still seems like he has his gas tank on full.
Yeah, and he has his trainers and all his people in his camp to thank for it because they did the work before they got there.
Good solid shots.
Yeah, when someone's doing that straight, the jab straight to the belly, it's easy to counter that.
Gives him back one of his own. The baby face is fast.
Block the first one, and then sidestep the second one. And pretty much any punch would work after that.
Well, that's a good question. That's everything. You ever watch
I'm getting hit, so I gotta be careful.
He just drives his lower
I don't want to lose too many rounds.
That ball, it's the same thing. Your lower body, your hip, you rotate them, and you just drive that lower body up into your punch.
An accurate left by Reyes. Halfway through the 7th round. Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand. He scored well after being hit himself.
He's throwing a lot of combos.
Left hook, very nicely done, scoring up top.
Good round so far.
Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Andrews way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Reyes' combination punching is working well here.
Damn, he gets me with those combos at the end.
Comes to an end.
Keep moving your head. Keep moving.
It sucks. I think he might even took another round.
I want you to take his shots. When he throws a shot, parry it away. I can catch it.
You know, it's not always as simple as who throws more punches as we start.
Oh, they only give him the last one. That's cool.
Reyes has been the more effective fighter. The punches he is throwing, those punches are getting things accomplished.
And he's also proven something that I've said before, that sometimes aggression is a state of mind. It's not really a physical state. And that's what he's doing. He's feinting him a little bit. He's controlling the outside. He's not always walking forward, but he's doing what he wants to do and making his opponent do what he wants him to do.
Andrews in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
No, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to take my house. Because, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. He's just throwing stuff in there, like you said, and it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
Reyes' opponent knows exactly what the game plan will be now.
Oof, I'm getting hit.
Punch landed with some success. Andrews so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed.
He has a long ass reach, so if I fight him from like mid-range, it's his range, so I gotta be careful. I gotta get sometimes either within, to either get really close or really far.
He fires back. Andrews putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now.
Big shot there.
There it is, baby. Patience, 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 and
But he
patience.
has gone down now.
you know, you just have to try not to lose your cool. Keep yourself bottled up. You know, be focused. Don't. I guess you can say sometimes pout. Don't go like damn, because that even could affect your concentration. And you should just try to stay even keeled. Try not to get too angry at all. Like, you know what I mean, use your anger for to make it positive, but don't let your anger overwhelm you. You know, have control of it. That's for sure. Because I was getting to knock the fuck out, but instead of being down on myself, you know, you hope, you be optimistic, you hope for the best, that I can hurt him.
It is out the door and gone. He went down in that last round, and he's been down numerous times tonight.
And you got to wonder whether or not this fight should continue.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Not able to land the headshot. The babyface assassin going well with the hook on the inside again. But Teddy, I'm looking at it saying I can't believe nothing's coming back at him. There's got to be the opportunity there to counter that, right?
There is an opportunity, especially because he's taking a picture a little bit. You know, he's looking at what he does. He keeps doing that, so flashballs
He's hitting me.
Go off.
Hitting me with his
right
combos.
in his eyes, in his head.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. On target with that hook. Oh, that's good stuff. Fired right back with one of his own. Good work by Andrews. Andrews at his best. When the
he fires a lot of combos, which
he scored well there with
that's skill. So that's feeding, man. That's just. I love playing against boxers like this, where they make me work with my blocking. You know, my blocking game, my defensive game. Because usually when you fight people that aren't too prolific at offense, you don't. Sorry about that. It's the truck in the front of my house. When you're not fighting people who push your game, sometimes you get comfortable fighting the people you fight with. I mean, not bums, but good people that they just don't have the head movement that other people would have. When you fight good opponents with good head movement, it gets the best out of you. It makes you work. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm getting hit.
The babyface assassin left now getting into the mix. Good work on the outside from him.
It's all about timing, I've seen that, you know what I mean? Like, I've pretty much seen every punch in this game, so you have to predict and have an idea of what punch follows what as a counter move, the countermeasures.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy,
this guy, all these rounds, first of all, I think he's kind of tired. My stamina is doing really well, so I should be alright.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go.
Now I just have a speed on him because my stamina is just much higher than his. He's throwing a lot more punches, and he's a bigger dude, and he has longer arms. When you have longer arms, your fighter gets more tired over the progression of the fight.
Good combination to the head.
Sorry, I'm getting hit. Shouldn't talk too much. Love those combos, man.
Zoning in with the overhand left.
Oh shit!
Right to the head with that right.
He's trying to spam.
The babyface assassin showing you.
Even though he's starting to spam,
I
didn't. For the most of the fight, I don't think he was spamming, or maybe he was. I just didn't notice it.
What a damaging blow! Nice.
Gotta be careful because one of those fucking straights can possibly knock me the fuck out. Like one punch KO status, because I'm definitely sure he has a 20 punch on his straight. All these spammers do that, and they do that because they want to get the knockouts.
All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight. Through the straight right.
Yeah, and if somebody's trying to work their straight on me, I'll straight start working my uppercut on them. You know what I mean? And yeah, you'll be like, "Oh, you threw the uppercut all kinds." I was like, "Man, I was counter punching you, So whatever punches you start to throw a lot repetitively, I'm gonna start countering with those ones because it just makes it easier for me just to take you out of the fight. You know what I mean? You do what works. And if somebody's gonna be throwing it straight at me, I'm a sidestep uppercut that nigga. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And it takes skill. It takes, people say, oh, it's a cheesy move. It's a cheesy, dude. Everybody does it, and it's not a move because I sidestep myself and I choose different punches. It's not the same one all the time. But I do love my uppercuts because, you know, this is the result of the uppercut. And this guy was a good fighter, man. 4-0. I forgot his name, but it is what it is. And we're both at the 90 level, so we're facing, you know, nothing but cream of the crop, best competition. It is what it is. Our fighters are maxed out. There it is, man. Gave him his first loss. Here are the judges' scorecards. Just, you know, all over the place, going back and forth. Just that I got those knockouts. That's why it looks like I won more rounds than I really did. Not bad, you know what? He wasn't bad. I felt like he was doing really good. He had that long reach, but all my punches to his body just killed him. Look at that, 70%. Even though he did more damage to my body, which I have no idea how that fucking happens, dude. How my body's all lit up and well, yeah, he actually hit me more, I guess you can say. But he threw a lot more punches. I threw a lot less. Overall, it was close, but no cigar. My jabs 116, my straights 100, left hook 118, right hook 78, left uppercut 123, right uppercut 13. Didn't need my uppercut too much. It wasn't circling to my right at all. It was basically going to my left. My power shot 1741. Usually I go for the body with my power shots because if you go for the head, you end up being late and you end up getting countered, and I don't do that too much. So, anyways, counters 29-41, not bad. Good fight overall. The Future 2020. Thanks for fighting, man. Until next time. If you like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Thanks.